Back 12 years ago today, the world looked on in shock as the mighty waves of the Indian Ocean tsunami claimed the lives of more than 250,000 people in 14 countries, decimating entire villages, towns and cities. Millions more were displaced in one of the most catastrophic natural disasters in human memory.
At 6:58 a.m. Sri Lankan time on the morning of the 26th of December 2004, people living around the Indonesian island of Sumatra were rudely awakened by a massive offshore earthquake which measured 9.0 on the Richter scale. Within 40 minutes, giant waves triggered by the earthquake 45 miles off the coast of Sumatra crashed into the northern province of Aceh. The waves almost immediately claimed 168,000 lives across towns and villages in northern Sumatra, displacing millions more and reducing homes to rubble. The waves of the tsunami left a wake of destruction, which cost the global economy about $14 billion. A hitherto unknown phenomenon for many of those who witnessed the unapologetic power of the tsunami, the waves sped across the Indian Ocean and within a few hours engulfed the coasts of Jaffna, Kilinochry, Trincomalee, Ampara and Batticaloa before moving towards the southern and southwestern coasts of the island. 35,000 lives were lost in Sri Lanka alone. While the waves destroyed entire communities within a matter of minutes, today we remember the 26th of December 2004 as a day when our nation stood together as one community in the face of seemingly unsurmountable tragedy. This morning, Newsfirst, together with the people of the village of Aurora, commemorated those who lost their lives and the families and communities torn apart by the disaster. Residents of tsunami villages, including Aurora and the Red Cross village, participated in the memorial ceremony. A 2-minute silence was observed between 9:25 a.m. and 9:27 a.m. in remembrance of the lives that were lost. Later, the mourners, including the villagers of Aurora, paid floral tributes to their deceased friends and family.
They lost their valuables and their houses. But the pain is not due to the loss of valuables, but it is due to the loss of loved ones. Relatives and children that were lost in the tsunami causes an immense pain.
අවුරුදු 12ක් ගත වෙලා ගත කරන මේ මොහොතේදී ජීවිතේ පියවර තියන්න මම පෞද්ගලිකව මගේ ජීවිතය පන්නරයක් කරගෙන තියෙනවා.
කාමෙනුවෙන්ද මේ මල් මාලේ
මගේ අම්මයි තාත්තයි.
මං ගෙදර බල්ලවත්.
I'm not a person who would even leave my dog at home. I took my dog with me as well. It was tied, and an animal too is a living being. That is why I took the dog with me. We were caught in the waters. 12 people went into a house to save their lives, but only 10 people managed to escape. A small child and my aunt were washed away. I had 3 children. I got onto the road carrying 2 children, while the eldest was on my shoulder. Those who were inside the house were buried underneath the walls that collapsed. The funerals were held 6 days later. The bodies had to be wrapped in mats. It was scary. My child was 2 years old then. Our relatives took us to safer locations. We did not have access to clean drinking water. Sirasa Gammatha provided us with clean drinking water. We're thankful for that.
The Batticaloa district was the worst affected in Sri Lanka in terms of the number of lives lost. Religious observances and memorial services were organized across the northern and eastern provinces of the island today in remembrance of those who perished.